When BMW gets judged by its hardcore enthusiasts, the only car that matters is the M3. Well, this year, let's add the M4 to that equation. Hi, I'm Marty Paget, and we're here to take you for our first drive of the BMW M3 and M4. No matter whether you choose the four-door sedan that's the M3 or the spin-off two-door that's the M4, you get a sport interior, an upgrade from the regular 3 or 4 series, and a choice between a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission or a 6-speed manual. The centerpiece for either is a 3-liter twin-turbo inline-6 rated at 425 horsepower. Where we're driving the M3 and the M4, Wisconsin's Road America, the gigantor of woodsy thrill rides. The Road America is a huge track, but it's a great place to get used to features like the new Active M differential, basically an electronically controlled upgrade over a mechanical limited slip unit, or M dynamic modes, which let you tailor the stability control system, even turn that and the traction control off entirely. Now, unlike some other pony cars we could name, well, let's be real, the M4 has essentially evolved into maybe the world's best Mustang. The M3 actually makes concessions at losing weight. It's down about 176 pounds to just below 3,300 pounds net, according to BMW, and it gets there with aluminum hood, fenders, a carbon fiber drive shaft, and less sound insulation. The suspension teams with the usual front struts and multi-link rear with more aluminum used to reduce unsprung weight, but you can add it right back in with the optional Adaptive M suspension, which gives you direct control over efficiency, comfort, and sports settings. Controversial 3-mode electric steering is standard. You'll have to pay about $8,000 more for the M carbon fiber ceramic brakes, though. And Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires are standard. The M cars are capable of 0 to 60 times of 3.9 seconds, a top speed of 155 miles an hour. But what actually happens when driver inputs filter through that body through BMW's home-wired neurotransmitters onto some of the most challenging pavement that we as Americans can throw at it? Well, here's what we think. Step into the M, punch the happy buttons, slip into the sculpted buckets, and jet out of America's long pits to these miles of beautiful track that are haunted by lots of menacing trees and tire marks. The M cars settle in like they're born to scorch the earth at 150 miles per hour per G. You can catch the drivetrain napping if you try really hard, but the dual clutch takes full advantage of the Turbo 6, and it bangs off shifts with a firm smack. We dialed down the steering to sport mode and even comfort mode at times because what's going on at the wheel level is behind an electronic filter. What you're doing with your hands, it follows it well, but on such a huge track with relatively few really tight corners, it's wicked responsive even in its most relaxed mode. 3 laps in and the M completely asserts what it's best at, quaffing long uphill runs at the horizon with gusto, shaving 100 miles per hour off undramatically with the carbon ceramics, settling firmly and predictably into uphill 30-degree bends without a knee bent, maybe just a judder through the front struts because physics. It's tough to call this M a sports car, but few Grand Tours come closer to touring car grip and balance. Now since then, we've driven the M4 on 15-mile-an-hour switchbacks where the steering doesn't quite have it so nailed, where the rear tires tussle endlessly with whatever stability control is still enabled. The M's too big and too strong to slew around some of those control-freakiest setups. It's positively brilliant on open tracks surrounded by straight roads. But just remember, you can always be taken down a notch. Watch more of Motor Authority's first drives here at YouTube or follow us on Facebook and Twitter @Motor Authority.